So this morning, me and my groupmates will report about the Central Plant Complex. Central Plant Complex was established on September 7, 1978 in Quezon City. It is an organization of the Philippines that print banknotes and security mint and the gold refined. Also, banknote printing plant is meant to take care of producing currency notes and coins respectively. So there are 5 departments of security plant complex. First is the banknotes and securities printing department. Securities printing department performs the printing of banknotes, judicial forms, and other documents. The second is the banknotes and securities production management. This department of security plant complex handles various controls and support function in relation to the printing of banknotes and other security documents. The third department is the mint and refining operations department. So this department manages and performs the minting of coins and commemorative medals and the refinery of gold purchased from the miners or local planners. The fourth department is the Department of General Services. So this department of security plant complex manages the procurement of supplies, equipment, and services for the security plant complex, client affairs and information programs, development, implementations, constructions, renovations, and also the general maintenance to upkeep its facilities. The last is the Financial Service Group. So the Financial Service Group, this handles how the financial sector in the security plant complex is being handled. So there's 5 departments of the security plant complex. However, our group is just assigned to discuss these 2 departments, the banknotes securities printing department and the mint and refinery operations department. The first discussion that we will first tackle is all about the banknotes and securities printing department, which will be discussed by Mr. Dave Riva.
So, banknotes and security department. So, what is banknotes? So, banknotes is a type of negotiable promissory note made by a bank or other licensed authority, payable to the bearer of demand. Banknotes were originally issued by commercial banks, which were legally required to redeem the notes for legal term when presented to the chief of the originating bank. So, the next question is, how many are they? So, the first step is that the BSP Department of Economic Research determine currency demand. The demand will be based on expected price movement as well as the growth, population, and the economy. Next is the cash department places order with the security plan complex. The SPC will produce and procure the materials needed to produce and print the banknotes. Then it will place the design of banknote change. Then, the final approval is required. The President of the Republic of the Philippines is the one who is required to approve the design of banknotes. After that, prototype banknotes is prepared. So next, what are the process of making money? So the first step is plate making. Plate making is the banknote image is then etched on a master dies from printing plates are produced, while big experts mix the exact colors of the money with the ink plates ready. The printing of banknotes is printed on a special paper that is composed of 80% cotton and 30% cotton. This combination gives it a distinctive texture that sets it apart from ordinary paper. So the number 2 is offset printing. So very important by Marjorie Silver.
Number 2, offset printing. The offset printing, the stripe of banknotes paper through offset printing, where 15 and 29 colors of the design are printed at a time. Next, number 3, intaglio printing process. The paper through intaglio printing process, area the money is in bombs, look and feel with ink. From intaglio printing, the series inspection. The series number are printed on each banknotes, which are again subjective to inspection. And the last, cutting and finishing. The sheets are then cut the pick into bundle of 1,000 pieces each. The security plant complex will now be delivered in the currency management group from where banks exchange or withdraw their currency requirements from banks. The banks finally find their way into economy and our wallet.
Question regarding printing money. Under what does the BSP issue currency? The BSP is the sort of government institution mandated by law of issue note and calls for circulation in the Philippines under the permission of Republic Act 7653, which is amended by Republic Act number 11211. Number 2. What is the volume of currency notes in circulation? There are about 41 billions of pieces of notes, value at 17 billions and 34.8 billion pieces of coins, out of 46.3 billions in circulation as the July 31, 2020. Number 3. Why the BSP enhance the design of currency? The bank's notes are changed design every 20 years as piece practice to guard against concealment.
The number 4 questions regarding printing of money is how to prevent having fake money. This is done to make it easier for the public to protect themselves from receiving fake money. The BSP will continue to mount a nationwide information campaign to educate people from counterfeits. Also, the BSP uses material that cannot be generated easily by the public. Number 5. Why does the BSP does not print a lot of money? These questions is what all of us are curious of. So the BSP does not print a lot of money because there is what we call the balance stability, wherein the BSP is most responsible for this. Printing more money that needed by the economy will lead to high consumption of high consumer prices and lower buying power to the economy.
Next, Security Plant Complex Department is the main entrepreneurial operation department. This means that it manages and performs the minting coins and commemorative medals and refinery of the gold purchased from the local planters and miners. Example of this is the Royal Crown Refinery, which is an and will be discussed by Mr. Mortal and Ms. Rodino.
Example, the history of Canadian Crown Corporation. The Royal Canadian Mint operates one of the most respected gold and silver refineries in the world, producing precious metal bars, waters, grain, and custom products, and refining gold for the world-leading gold bubble leaf coin program. Refinery. Operating since 1911, the Mint refinery began refining gold to 9,999 purity in the middle 1960s. In 1982, it became the first to produce 9,999 billion coins, and in 1998 achieved 9,900 purity. The Royal Canadian Mint today is the only global mint to issue a 99,999 pure gold billion investment coin.
The continuation of a Canadian Crown Corporation. The regular production of standards is equaled by the stringency of our security protocols, which are implemented at every of refinery operations. Our refinery is restricted environment controlled by security personnel and supported by the state-of-art surveillance and technology.
Okay, next is setting the bar refinery services. The Mint refines gold and silver from a variety of sources, including primary producers, industry, recycler, and financial institutions. Our ISO 9001 accredited facility is world-class, featuring a state-of-the-art silver refinery added in 2005. A modern assay laboratory and highly streamlined operational system. It means that ang gold at ang silver ay isa sa mga materials na ginagamit sa paggawa ng pera, kung saan ito ay binibili ng BSP sa mga landminers and locals. That's all.